The Pac is back, and he's brought with him the Intellivision version of Pac-Man, which I have both the Atarisoft original release and the later INTV Corp re-release. Now they're both basically the same game, except this one has a cool Atari Fuji symbol at the beginning, and I like that. So let's go ahead and take this version of Pac-Man, pop it in my Intellivision, and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Pac-Man was published by Atarisoft and carries a copyright year of 1983. It's based on the 1980 arcade classic. After Atarisoft stopped making games for the Intellivision, most likely due to the crash, INTV Corp purchased and sold their unsold inventory of Pac-Man cartridges. The game sold so well that INTV Corp decided to re-release the game once their inventory was used up. The game was programmed by Mike Winans, who previously worked on the Intellivision version of Lock and Chase, another port of an arcade maze game. I'll put a link to my review of Lock and Chase in the description below. The back of the box states the following: Hungry Pac-Man versus the Gobbling Goblins. The thrill of the arcade game. The refinements of dot chomping lead to high scores as Hungry Pac-Man avoids ambush by voracious goblins. When Pac-Man gulps an energy dot, he can turn the tables and eat everything in sight. But goblins won't allow themselves to be gobbled for long, and soon become their old selves, fast and sneaky, to try to put the end to Pac-Man's 3 lives. I've heard them called ghosts, monsters, and even ghost monsters. Goblins is an interesting choice, especially since Atari called them Ghost in their own Atari 2600 port, but I do suppose it's better than video wafers. Pac-Man is a maze game for 1 or 2 players alternating with one standard mode of difficulty. The game did not come with an overlay, but it really doesn't need one. You simply press 2 for a 2-player game or any other number for a 1-player game, and you use the disc to move Pac-Man around the maze. As you'd expect, you get points for eating pellets, power pellets, and bonus fruit. When energized by a single power pellet, the ghosts, goblins, turn blue and you can eat them, getting 200 points for the first, 400 for the second, 800 for the third, and 1600 points for the fourth. At 10,000 points, you earn an extra life. You lose life when you're touched by a goblin that isn't scared blue. Graphically speaking, despite the fact that the maze had to get altered to fit the TV screen, this is a nice looking version of the game and even has the cool intermission screens. Sound and music wise, this is an excellent sounding port of the arcade classic. Family friendly wise, the game would most likely get an E for everyone rating it for release today. Currently at pricecharting.com, the game has a value of $18 loose, $36 complete, and $75 new. However, the Atarisoft version appears to be rarer and will cost you a bit more than that. So what did I think of Pac-Man on the Intellivision? Wow, this is a very fun port. Even though it's not perfect, I did miss some turns here and there. The disc actually controls surprisingly well. And even though the maze is not arcade perfect, the sounds, graphics, and intermissions are really solid. It's both amazing and interesting that Atari, who got a lot of flack for the Atari 2600 port of Pac-Man, put out a real winner for the Intellivision. I suppose some difficulty options would have been nice, but as it is, Pac-Man is a lot of fun here. So where am I going to rank Pac-Man? This is easily going in my top 10. I do like Shark more at 5, but I will put this over River Raid at 6. So out of the 44 games I've now ranked for the Intellivision, Pac-Man is chasing goblins at the 6th position. Atari made one of the best ports of Pac-Man for the Intellivision. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter. Click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. And sign up at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer, just like Intellivisionary Rick did, to support the show and gain access to exclusive perks. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care and watch out for those ghosts. I mean monsters. I'm sorry, goblins.